Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's RsSavage, and today I'll be unlocking some new abilities for myself that I haven't unlocked yet using some codexes that I brought from the GE, and hopefully this can help us out in PVM, and I hope it also helps you guys out who haven't tried these abilities yet, so maybe you would be looking into get them. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Here are the 4 abilities I will be discussing in this video. We have Divert, Reprisal, and lastly Storm Shards and Shatter. I'll be going over how much I paid for each of these abilities, what the style and type of the ability is, the requirements to unlock and use the abilities, what the ability can do and what it is used for, and just a few more important things to be aware of. Just a few more side notes are that I will only be talking about the PVM related effects of these abilities, so if you guys are interested in seeing the PvP effects, I will leave links to the Runescape wiki for each of these abilities so you guys can learn more about it over there. Starting off with Divert, this ability costed me 16 million GP, which is very affordable. It is a basic defensive ability requiring 48 defense as well as a shield or defender equipped, and it has the ability to gain adrenaline based on the tier shield or defender as well as the attack damage you are taking. It will be active for 6 seconds until you are hit with a cooldown of 30 seconds, which is shared with Resonance. And essentially, Divert and Resonance are very similar abilities because they will both negate all the damage from one single attack. However, Resonance will give you heals based on your shield and the damage taken, and Divert will give you adrenaline based on the same factors. Also, Preparation, which is a basic defensive ability requiring 67 defense as well as a shield or defender, can be used to reduce the cooldown of a Divert by 3 seconds every attack in the 9.6 seconds that it is active. Next is the Reprisal ability, which costed me 51 million GP, which is quite expensive, and I would say it is not nearly as useful as the Divert ability, but nevertheless, this is a Constitution threshold ability, which requires 85 Constitution to unlock, and it has the ability to store incoming damage for 6 seconds, and basically deal all of that damage back to your opponent with a max hit of 10k, but it is very important to notice that it does not prevent this damage in the 6 seconds, so you're basically just taking damage and you're still having to eat food, but then you deal it to your opponent. So it doesn't sound specifically useful in many situations as I would imagine, but maybe I am wrong and it does have some good uses for it. To be honest, at the moment, it does sound like an ability that could be good for adrenaline stalling. Lastly, the Storm Shards and Shatter ability costed me a 50 million GP from a Mazcab ability codex, and it does require 70 Constitution to use. And unlike any other ability unlock that I've seen, this one actually comes with 2 abilities. First, we have Storm Shards, which is a basic Constitution ability that only stacks damage and doesn't actually do any damage instantly, but it will still generate adrenaline just like a normal basic ability. So once you use the Storm Shards ability, you can see on your target there will be a debuff that has 1 stack on it, and then as well on your buff bar you will see a 1 next to the Storm Shards logo, and then after the 30-second cooldown of Storm Shards, you're going to want to use it again to add a second stack to your target, and this can be going up to 10 stacks, which means after a total of 300 seconds, you can get 10 stacks on your opponents, or this is 5 minutes, so on those longer boss fights, you're able to stack up those 10, but if it's a shorter one, you can just stack up however many as you want, and then release them with the next ability that is unlocked with this combo that is called Shatter, and this is a Constitution threshold ability. Then Shatter is basically the ability that will actually be doing the damage on your opponent, which can be up to 30k damage. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy. If you haven't already hit that like button and subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did so because it helps out the channel tremendously, and we recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for the love and support. It truly means a lot, and I'm super excited to continue to make content for all you. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.